Welcome back to the Pixelists. I'm Will, and this is a breakdown of everything you might have missed from the Legend of Vox Machina Season 2 trailer. The trailer opens up with everyone's favorite Fearsome Foursome, the Chroma Conclave, featuring such hype members as Raishan, the Deceased Deceiver, Umbrasil, the Hope Devourer, Voragal, the Frigid Doom, and of course, Thordak, the Cinder King. We then have some hauntingly beautiful shots of the Chroma Conclave putting their breath weapons on full display and wreaking absolute havoc on Amon. Next, we jump to a scene of Vax on a wasteland battlefield in the presence of three enormous deities. We have Pelor the Dawnfather, Ayun the Knowing Mistress, and one of the Betrayer gods, potentially Tharizdun due to his history with the other two. This may be the Raven Queen filling in Vax on some important history from the Calamity. Next, we have the hype moment of Grog charging in head first to strike the dragon, only to have his axe shatter. This is an homage to a direct moment in Campaign 1. 19 misses.
Run up to the dragon and hack away.
All right, make your strikes.
Alright. In hell. Where's that son of a bitch? 19.
19 misses.
19 misses?
Yes.
Next up, we have the blink and you miss it detail of the wanted poster behind the party actually calling for the bounty on Vex and Vax. As the trailer continues, we get this fun little montage of moments, but the thing that stuck out to me most was this Grog fight. It's conveniently sandwiched between two scenes from a tavern, making you think that this is probably another barroom brawl. But in fact, it's actually the fight between him and his uncle Kevdak, one of the moments I'm most excited for this season. In the next scene, we either have a tavern or what I think could be the Slayer's Take. If you'll notice in the background, we have some mounted monster heads. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about what creatures you guys think these represent. In this next scene, we get a quick glimpse of Vex sitting on her broom, and there's actually a bit of a longer scene of her actually flying on it later, but it's just good to know she's got her vroom vroom handy broom. All she needs now is a witch's hat. Next up, we get a sneak peek of the big bad evil guy of Season 2, Vox Machina's arch nemesis, the Door, and a nice little shot there of them being befuddled on how to deal with it. Next up in the trailer, we have Sphinx Watch, because there are not one but two distinct Sphinxes in this trailer. We have both Osisia and Kamal Giori. Osisia is the Sphinx beneath the Slayer's Take, and Kamal Giori is the one that Vox Machina will be learning more about the vestiges of divergence from. Speaking of, we get a glimpse at two of the vestiges, both Finthris and the Titan Stone Knuckles. But wait, there's more. We get a shot of what appears to be a temple to the Raven Queen, specifically probably the temple of Purvon Sul, champion of the Raven Queen, and the location of yet another vestige of divergence, the Deathwalker's Ward. Unfortunately, this tomb is submerged beneath the lake. But as luck would have it, Vox Machina has powerful spellcasters in spades, as we get this shot of Keylith and Zara casting Control Water in order to part the seas and allow them access. And this is probably where they encounter this creature that we see in the trailer, a beholder, or at least beholder adjacent due to copyright issues. Before moving on, there are two snippets amongst this part of the trailer's montage that I would be remiss to gloss over. To begin, we get our first glimpse at Dr. Dranzel and Dr. Dranzel's spectacular traveling troupe, including Kaylee, but more spectacularly, we get our first glimpse at Grog's glorious beard, thanks to the Belt of Dwarvenkind. I've been waiting to see this, and I was so excited to see it. Now, I know I mentioned her earlier, but please allow me to officially introduce Zara Hydrus and Kashaw Vesh, two highly anticipated and fan-favorite guest characters coming this season. They're played by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn and Will Friedle, respectively, and Mary is actually the voice director on this series, which just goes to show how close and how much trust the cast have with her. Everyone involved has got to be to the moon with these characters finally getting introduced. Next up, we have a few quick scenes of Keylith. First and foremost, we have her casting Wall of Thorns in the Kevdak encounter, and that's quickly followed by a couple scenes where she appears to be tripping on drugs or something. There's a few moments in the campaign that this could be referring to, but I think they're possibly taking a bit of a creative liberty with this one, so I'm really interested to see what moment this is. But hilariously, we hear which character Cheech Marin is going to be playing this season, and it is none other than drug-induced Trinket. Okay, this next moment is honestly the highlight of the trailer for me, and is probably one of my most anticipated moments of all of Season 2. And that is Grog descending from the heavens, putting everything he's got in this aerial axe strike. I won't go into any more spoilers than that, but part of what makes this moment possible is what we see in this next scene, and that is Vex's special necklace, which essentially lets her treat Trinket like a Pokemon. Next up, we get a glimpse of yet another one of my favorite moments from Campaign 1, and that is Vax and Scanlan bravely going where no man has gone before, and I just cannot wait to see this episode. The trailer then cuts to the title tag where the words "The Legend of Vox Machina" get absolutely scorched and left as a red-hot frame of what they once were, which is just the thematic cherry on top of this amazing trailer. And that leaves us with the stinger, which finds Vox Machina in some snow-capped mountains, which I believe to be above the now ruined city of Draconia, following our heroes as they approach and face down Vorgal. And for those of you with the keen sight feat, you might just notice Vax wearing one of his newly acquired vestiges of divergence, the Deathwalker's Ward. Alrighty, y'all, that's going to do it for my breakdown. Be sure to let me know in the comments any Easter eggs that you found that I might have missed, or just what you're most excited to see come Season 2. And if you're into Critical Role, you're into D&D, definitely check out our channel. I'm going to be doing an in-depth Easter egg breakdown of every episode once Season 2 drops, and Blake and I do a podcast every week discussing Campaign 3, so we would love to have you be a part of that conversation. You can find us on Twitter at the Pixelists, on TikTok at Pixelists, and here on YouTube at Pixelists. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Wait,